Hello, I'm your friendly fellow math. Yakuza games will get crazier in the future. And here are 5 future plans for Yakuza games, or as they want to call it now, Like a Dragon. Let's define it. Like a Dragon Ishin will only be in Japanese. Now that they are releasing Like a Dragon Ishin outside of Japan, fans can now play Jan Yakuza's ancestor, Samurai Bakamitai. Although RGG said that Like a Dragon Ishin won't include an English dub. Historically speaking, this is accurate because Like a Dragon Ishin is set in 1866. And as we all know, English has not been invented yet. Every person at that time only speaks in Japanese. In all seriousness, RGG Studio stated that the lines will be hard to translate to English because the sentences being said by the characters during the Bakumatsu era would be incredibly long. So just enjoy the subs covering the whole screen. Like a Dragon Party game. Not only are they finally releasing Samurai Bakamitai, but they're even okay with creating a Like a Dragon Party game. I mean, with the number of minigames in Yakuza, I'm sure RGG Studio will be able to amalgamate those into a party game. It's a step for their plan to force everyone to play Mahjong. RGG stated that they are flexible in making Like a Dragon game. They will utilize whatever gameplay mechanics to enhance its story, even if they have to make it a party game. Eventually, we'll get the most fan-requested solo spin-off Majima game, where you only play Mahjong. Like a Dragon Ichiban games will all be turn-based RPGs. Party games aren't the only future plans of RGG Studio. Now that Kiryu is back, get ready for more beat'em ups. No, Like a Dragon 8 will only be a turn-based RPG. Are we sure Square Enix hasn't invaded SEGA yet? Most of you are not fond of that decision that Like a Dragon 8 is a turn-based RPG. I get it. Turn-based combat is a tedious mechanic that can make a game boring with all the waiting. A popular requested solution is by having 2 game combat mechanics, with Kiryu keeping the beat'em ups and Ichiban using the turn-based combat. A popular counter-argument for this is that it won't work. A game having multiple gameplay mechanics won't work. These people forgot about Yakuza 5. That game had different mechanics for different characters. RGG went ham on that thing. Hey, let's put Daytona. Hey, let's put Dakat. Hey, let's put Project Diva. So can we possibly have that kind of game for Like a Dragon 8? No. Designing a game where we have 2 gameplay mechanics for the main combat will ruin the player's experience for the story and character. If a player is more fond of beat'em ups, then that player would be invested more on Kiryu's plot than Ichiban's. Especially since the story will focus more on Ichiban, where the game will start and end with Ichiban's perspective, staying true to RGG's statement of future games focusing on Ichiban. Thus, we are staying with a turn-based RPG. If RGG Studio ever does the impossible and manages to make a balanced game design with 2 different gameplay combat mechanics, then I will stream Like a Dragon 8 using a Ring Fit controller. Until then, RGG Studio plans to stay with a turn-based RPG for Like a Dragon 8. Are we really sure Square Enix hasn't invaded SEGA yet? Well, if you're worried about companies stealing and spying on your online data, then I have the right tool for you. ExpressVPN is an incredible app that I use all the time whenever I go online. It helps me to protect my data, whether I connect to a public Wi-Fi in a hotel, a bar, or even in a mahjong parlor. By using my link expressvpn.com/otakudefined, not only will you be able to protect your online data, but you'll also get 3 extra months for free. And by using my link, you'll be supporting my channel. So thankies. Back to the video. Like a Dragon Ishin will see the return of job actresses. Yes. And also the return of Yuki. Like a Dragon Gaiden will be shorter. Lastly, RGG stated that Like a Dragon Gaiden will be half as big as a mainline Yakuza game, which is not terrible considering that Yakuza games take 100 hours to complete. Moreover, the physical release of the game is currently planned to be a Japan exclusive, which sucks. Yokoyama also mentioned that the rough estimate in completing the story of Like a Dragon Gaiden is 20 hours. But since the game is still in development, this will likely be adjusted. RGG also said that Like a Dragon Gaiden will be longer than Lost Judgment's Kaito Files, since Like a Dragon Gaiden will also have its own sub-stories and minigames. But the better question is, will it have Mahjong? And what about you guys? Are you happy with how things are going with RGG Studio and Like a Dragon games? Leave them down in the comments below. And if you play Mahjong, then subscribe to Otaku Defined. But if you don't play Mahjong, then subscribe to Otaku Defined anyway for more Like a Dragon videos or other anime and video game content. Laters!